Today I'm playing Minecraft Skyblock in hardcore mode, which means if I slip or fall off the edge just one time, this whole series is over. You know what they call this? They call this a bad idea. What is going on, TFG Squad? My name is Brandon, and welcome back to Minecraft. So I've been seeing all of your comments. You guys want more Minecraft, and you know how much I love Skyblock. And I was looking back at my old videos, and I was like, you know what? Somehow, I never did hardcore mode with Skyblock. It's two of my favorite series, Skyblock, hardcore mode. So today we're gonna put them together. It's a horrible idea because you know how bad I am at Minecraft. And the second I fall, it's gonna happen. The second I fall, I die. So here we go. All right, so I need to, first things first, I need to do everything very carefully in the beginning. I need to be very, very careful in the beginning. So I'm going to make sure I crouch so I can't... Can I? Okay. I was going to say, when I crouch, I shouldn't be able to fall off the edge. So I want to get all of these oak logs. But then more importantly, I need to get a sapling. Wait, did one just fall? I feel like I just saw something fall. No, it didn't. Darn it. All right. If I don't get a sapling, this series is basically over. All right, here we go. Come on, Brandon. Let's get all the wood first. Beautiful. Now... we gotta pray. We gotta pray, we gotta pray, we gotta pray. If I use a stick, don't I have a better chance of getting a sapling if I use a stick? I don't know if that's true or not. I'm gonna save a couple logs for later. I'm gonna make a little stick. I can use it for tools later, so it's not a complete waste. You guys always said if I whack the tree with a stick, I have a better chance of getting a sapling. I don't know if that's true or not. I want to make sure I'm crouching. I definitely want to make sure I don't fall off the... oh, I got a sapling. Oh, okay. If I could get a second sapling, that would be lovely. It would be lovely if I could get a second sapling, because then next time I grow a tree, I won't need a sapling. Come on, give me a second one. Give me a second one. Well, I only got one. Okay, am I off the edge? I want to make sure I'm not off the edge. Bam, and... okay, that's okay. That's okay. I got one sapling. That is not the end of the world. Should I replant it? Yeah, let's replant the sapling. Okay. So we've got a little bit of wood, which is good. We've got some planks. We got some sticks. This is where the game really gets started. Okay, so I've got my lava bucket and I've got my ice. Now, you guys know I can create a, what do they call it? A cobblestone generator. But if I don't do it right, it just creates one block of obsidian, and then the entire series is over. You can see there's going to be a common theme here. A lot of things that I can do end this series, and it's because if you look at those hearts there at the bottom, those are not normal Minecraft hearts. Those are hardcore hearts, and hardcore hearts are brutal in this game. Okay, so what I want to do, let me put this ice block away really quickly before I screw up. Okay, we're going to put our cobblestone generator right... should I put it... well, it's going to be right next to the tree. It's going to be right next to the tree. We're going to have to deal with it. Then if I do that, I just don't want them coming together. And you know what? While I'm at it, let me put a little bit extra. Bam. And bam. Okay, now I have a little bit more room to move around. Again, I don't want to fall. I do not want to fall no matter what. So if I put the ice block there, and then I put the lava... wait, I think I can break the ice block, and then lava. We should get cobblestone. Okay. I think we did that correctly. I think. I hope. I pray. All right, let's put the bucket there. What I'm going to do now, I am going to create a crafting table, right? Nice and easy. Nice and easy. We're going to put that down right there. And then I'm going to grab the sticks that I so beautifully created. And I'm going to make my first pickaxe. Beautiful. Okay. Also, you can see another island over there. I think I could get like a watermelon seed. And then I could start creating food. Also, I put the lava there. So it shouldn't affect that tree. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Okay, now if I start mining... please tell me I did this correctly. Yes, I did. Okay, we have entered the Stone Ages. By the way, if you guys want to see more Minecraft on the channel, make sure you hit that like button. And guys, there's a little button. It's under this video. It says subscribe. It's free if you guys subscribe to the channel, and it actually really does help out the channel a lot. So please subscribe today. Okay, now that we've got ourselves an unlimited supply of cobblestone, now I feel a little bit more safe. I'm not saying I'm not gonna die. I'm totally gonna die at some point. But right now I feel a little bit more safe. So what I want to do, I want to get... Let me get a few more things of cobblestone. I've got 5. I have a plan here. I have a plan. I can't tell you how many times I have started a Minecraft Skyblock series by just creating the obsidian block accidentally and then just ruining my entire series. But today, it's different because I'm in hardcore mode, so I can't do that. All right, if I go here, I want to take these cobblestones that I created, and I want to create cobblestone slabs. And the slabs, I can kind of put around... Wait, let me make sure I'm crouched. Okay. I want to make sure I do this correctly. I want to put a slab around my entire island, and that will give me just a little bit more room to work with. I don't want to put it next to my tree. I don't know if that affects tree growth, having cobblestones, but I don't want to risk it, okay? Okay, we're gonna put this there. Eventually we can build like a fence, and then I really have some room to work with, but for now, this should be okay. Boom, boom, bam. Was that all my slabs? That was all my slabs. Okay, now my island is a little bit bigger. Also, I can use those slabs to make bridges so I can get to the other islands. There's an island there, and then you know what? I'm pretty sure there are other islands scattered around the map, but they're just too far to see for now. Okay, what I want to do... Oh, you know what I also want to do? I know. I want to get 2 more things of cobblestone. Every once in a while, it goes in the lava and it just melts. But that's okay, because I have unlimited cobblestone, so that's not a problem. Let me get that. There we go. Now what I want to do, I want to take my lovely stick, and I want to do that, and now I have myself a cobblestone pickaxe. That is better than the wooden pickaxe that I was using before. Now you can see, now I'm getting my cobblestone a lot faster. Okay, beautiful. I want to make a few more slabs. Also, my tree is not growing. I would love it if my tree would grow, because I want to make sure that I planted that sapling correctly. I want to get like at least 2 or 3 saplings, because then I feel safe. I need that sapling, okay? I need that sapling, because the second that I plant a tree and don't get a sapling, then we're done with wood for the rest of this series, which ain't good. You need wood in this series. Okay, by the way, if I'm doing anything wrong or you guys have any suggestions, drop it in the comment section. As long as I don't die today, I would love to make an entire series on Skyblock. Skyblock Hardcore mode, to be more exact. All right, so now that I've got a few more slabs, I want to make my base, or my island, even bigger. Boom, boom, bam. We're going to go, again, I don't want to affect my tree growth, so we're just going to go here. Bam, 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 and bam. Okay, and now I've got a lot of space, but you know what? I'm going to make my space even bigger. Wait, I could make a fence. Well, you know what? I want to make my island a little bigger before I make a fence, because once I make a fence, then I'm kind of fenced in. Then I am blocked in. All right, boom, boom, bam. It's good to be back to Minecraft, man. It's good to be back to Minecraft. I've always enjoyed Minecraft. I just kind of ran out of ideas, and then I don't know what made me think of doing hardcore mode in Skyblock. It was a terrible idea. I mean, it was a horrible idea, whatever gave me the idea, but I thought of it, and I was like, you know what? You guys will really enjoy that. You guys will really enjoy a Skyblock hardcore series. So I decided, you know what? Let's give the people what they want. Let's give the people what they want. Let's give them the Skyblock series. And, yeah, it's going to be messy. It's going to be messy because I'm going to be working on something. And when we least expect it, I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to fall off the edge. I'm going to jump in that lava. And this entire thing's gonna be over. And then, yeah, then we're all gonna scream and cry and yell at me for being a Minecraft noob. But for now, I'm enjoying it. Okay, I'm trying to play things as safe as possible. So I'm making this island big. Because big means the chance of me falling off the edge is less likely. All right, nighttime is coming, but don't worry. I don't think my base is big enough to have mobs spawn. I should be able to actually You know what? Let's work on that now. Let's work on that now. I should be able to make charcoal. And then with that charcoal, I can make torches. Torches would be very nice. It'll keep my base a little brighter, you know, at night. Also, eventually, when I start creating bridges, like to get to that island over there, mobs can spawn on those bridges too. So I want to make sure the coast is clear. So I think I needed 8 cobblestones to make 1 furnace. You guys know I love my furnaces. There we go. And I can take my oak logs. Do I want to waste these? Well, I still have the tree trying to grow over there. It should grow eventually. If I go... Oh, wait a second. What order do I do this in? If I go... Wait, I don't want to mess this up. That? No, okay. So if I go oak log and then I throw a couple planks in there, that should give me charcoal. I really hope I'm doing this correctly and I'm not just setting my logs on fire, but I think I did this correctly. Charcoal-y! I don't know what that is. I don't know what that was. I just got a burst of excitement and I just yelled charcoal-y. I don't think charcoal-y is a thing. Okay, but now that I've got my charcoal-y, now I have to call it that. I can go bam, bam, and we've got a torch. Beautiful. We've got 4 to be exact. All right, I'm gonna throw it on the corners, and that's gonna keep things lit. Lit and cool and lit. All right, I'm gonna put another one right there, and hopefully that's getting a little light for my tree. Okay, beautiful. Things are going great. I'm gonna put the rest of my charcoal-y there. I don't really need this wooden pickaxe for now, and I'm gonna save my planks. Honestly, I'm used to, when I play Minecraft Skyblock, I'm used to throwing things in my chest immediately, but in this mode, it doesn't really matter, because if I die, it's over. Normally, if I die, I lose everything that I'm carrying, but I'll keep everything on my chest. But yeah, right now, honestly, keeping things in my chest really doesn't matter, but I'm just gonna do it anyway so I don't fill up my inventory. Honestly, and I don't know why I'm saying this, I'm surprised I haven't had a close call yet. Like, I'm surprised I haven't lit myself on fire. I'm surprised I haven't forgot that I was crouching and almost walk off the edge of the island. Hey, my tree! My tree. Okay, so you know what? I am going to... I got a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but it's a plan. All right, I am going to... I want more, dirt, because I want to put that dirt around my tree. And I can just fill this in with, I'm gonna go down here. This feels risky, but it shouldn't be risky. It feels risky, but it shouldn't be risky. I'm trying to get as much dirt as I can. All right, we're gonna go there, and that should, honestly, that should be enough for now. Let me get this one just because why not? And I can fill this in with, what do they call it? Cobblestone. Yep. All right, I'm no longer in danger. Well, I'm still in danger, but I don't feel like I'm in as much danger. Bam. Okay, now I got myself a little bit of dirt. So what I want to do, I want to surround my tree with some dirt so I can walk around the tree without being in danger. But I want to use dirt because I don't know if you can plant a tree with cobblestone. I don't really think you can. I want a little bit more dirt. I'm getting greedy here, team. I also don't want to make my water flow into the rest of my island because, whoa, I did not know. See, now, I'm telling you, I'm going to get myself killed here. I am going to get myself killed here. I thought the island was like at least a couple blocks deep in every area. I didn't know there were areas where it was just empty. Oh, gosh. All right, so let's get a little bit more cobblestone here. I want to fill that in, team. I want to fill that in. I don't want to make a mistake here. I do not want to make a horrible, terrible mistake. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to drop down 1 level, and we're going to fill this in right there with some cobbles. Okay, beautiful. And we're going to fill it in another level with cobbles. Okay, now this we should be able to get. That's nice and easy. Okay. You know what? I want to take a couple minutes here. Well, first things first, let's surround the tree with dirt. This is the reason why I was getting the dirt in the first place. Okay, now I've got... Let's go 1 more here. Bam. Okay, now I've got a little bit of space around. So I want to, let me get some more cobblestone. Really quickly, before I do anything, I want to get a bunch of cobblestone so I don't have to keep using this cobblestone generator every 5 seconds anytime I want to build something. All right, 14 things of cobblestone, and I got a couple down here. That should be enough. Okay, so if I fill... see, this is where things get a little tricky. I'm gonna get this slab out of here really quickly. I'm gonna fill this in with full blocks of cobblestone. Bam, 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 and bam. Okay, okay. I am wasting a little bit of dirt here doing it this way. But, oh, see, like, that's scary, man. That is scary. Like, I want to fill that in. I want 2 levels. I want 2 levels of dirt everywhere I go, or 2 levels of cobblestone, whatever it is. See, like, that's another one, man. I'm wasting a lot of dirt here, but that's okay. That's okay. I want to go 2 levels, bam, and bam. Okay, because if I mess up, I am a dead man. Actually, you know what? This one I'm going to fill in with dirt. But now I've got 2 levels, so I don't have to worry as much. I can drop, grab it, go back up, and put that dirt. Okay, all right. I feel a little bit better now. I want to build... Well, I don't have any wood, right? Did I get rid of my wood? Or actually, no, I have some wood here. Okay, good, good, good. I want to build, I need to make myself a stick really quickly. Beautiful. And I want to get myself an axe. It's funny, normally in Minecraft, wood is the easiest thing to have. But in Skyblock, wood is a little hard to come by. All right, am I crouching? I definitely want to make sure I must think I'm crouching and don't crouch. I want to build 1 more layer here of cobblestone slabs. Beautiful. So now I feel like I can really hang out by this tree and not worry. All right, we're going to chop down this tree. So we're going to get ourselves a little bit more wood. And now I definitely want to make sure once again that I can get a, what do they call it? A sapling. I need a sapling. If I don't get a sapling, oh, there we go. We got it. We got it. Okay, okay. Yeah, again, if I can get 2 saplings, that would be lovely because then I feel like I'm ahead of it. Then I'm not living tree by tree. Because when you're living tree by tree, it's a little nerve-wracking in this game. Ah, we got a second sapling. All right, now we're good. Oh, wait. Or were those just sticks? I might have just picked up a bundle of sticks. I think I picked up an extra bundle of sticks. Brandon, a bundle of sticks and a sapling are 2 very different things. Come on, give me a second sapling. Give me a second sapling. Am I good? Am I good where I'm standing? I didn't get a second sapling. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We're living tree by tree, which is not ideal, but we can deal with it for now. Okay, okay. So we got a lot more wood. I'm going to pop that in here. I'm going to leave all my sticks except for 1 in there, and the plank should be fine. I don't really need this axe, but why not? Maybe if we come across a mob at some point, I have an axe. Okay, darn it. Did I not get another sapling? Oh, I'm living tree by tree. I hate living tree by tree. Here's an example, I just thought of it now, why I need wood very badly. Because if I don't have wood, I can't make sticks. And if I don't have sticks, I can't make torches or any tools. So, like, if my pickaxe here breaks, I can't make another one. And then I can't get more cobblestone. And then basically, I'm just trapped on this giant island by myself until I starve to death or cry. Or cry until I starve to death. Or, yeah, basically, I'm just gonna die. So I'm gonna get a ton of cobblestone really quickly. I wanna make my island even wider because I still don't trust myself. I'm still pretty sure that I'm going to die at some point by accidentally roaming off the edge of this island. That's gonna be 24 cobblestones. Okay, 24 cobblestone slabs. Let's give ourselves 1 more little ring around here. Bam, 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 bam. And then that's another thing. I would love to get more wood so I can make a fence. That way, even if I'm dumb and try to walk off the edge, I've got a fence blocking me in. Now, this series, I can do so much. Like, in future episodes, again, if I don't die today, I can explore other islands. We're gonna go to that island today, but I can explore other islands. I can build, like, a mob spawner, and then I can get, like, different items and stuff like that. I mean, there are so many things that I can do in this series. But yeah, you guys are gonna have to, you know, watch the video, like the channel, or like the video. Let me know that you want to see more of this series, and I can definitely come back with more. And And there we go. All right, that should be pretty good. Now I've got a ton of space around my tree. I've got a ton of space around my cobblestone generator. If I fall off accidentally now, I'm just being a dummy. Although I do that from time to time. I am a dummy from time to time. Okay, this is definitely an unnecessary dirt block. So let's fill that in with 2. Can I get 2 levels? Oh, I can. All right, so let's put 1 level down there. Again, the more that I can make this a 2-level island, the safer I am, because there's gonna be a time where I dig down and there's nothing below me, and then, again, I die. You're gonna notice a theme here. I'm trying to do a lot of things that prevent me from dying, okay? And it's easier said than done, especially when you're talking about me. All right, I definitely want that tree to grow one more time. But in the meantime, let's do what you gotta do. Let's do what you gotta do in this game. You gotta get cobblestone, okay? I gotta get cobblestone because I want to start working on a bridge to go to that island over there. All right, so, like, my pickaxe just broke, which isn't a problem yet because I still have wood. But again, if I lose that sapling, man, I gotta keep my wood management in order right now. That's a weird wood management. I don't know if I've ever heard anybody talk about wood management before, but I gotta make sure that I save my wood because if I don't get another sapling, I gotta make the wood that I have last the rest of the series. Like right now, I've got 3 sticks, 1 oak plank, and I've got 6 oak logs, and I guess I have 4 sticks over there. It sounds like a lot, but trust me, that's gonna go very quickly. All right, still waiting for that tree to grow, but for now, I've got a ton of cobblestones. So we should be able to make... I don't know if we're gonna be able to make the bridge long enough, but we're gonna be able to get close to that first island. The first island's really not that far away. So I've got 60 slabs. Now I've got, what do I have? 64, 80, 90 slabs. All right, I think I want to make these, again, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna basically pray that I do have another... Yeah, all right, let's just make 1 torch, or 1 set of torches for now. Let's go bam, bam, bam. That gives us 4. Okay, I want to start working on this island, or this bridge, okay? Because I think, like I said, I think there's gonna be a watermelon seed there. I could also get the sand, so I can use that sand to make, like, glass or whatever I want to do. Let me make sure I'm crouching. I definitely want to make sure I'm crouching. And you know what I also want to do? This is, like... extra, well, all right, I'm gonna start working on this bridge. I've got a lot of cobblestone slabs, and you know what I'm also gonna do? Every few blocks, I'm gonna put a little, like, thing, and I'm going to put a torch down, and that way it'll keep my bridge bright, which hopefully means we will not get mobs that spawn on my bridge. The last thing I want to do is have, like, spiders or skeletons or something like that on my bridge, because that would be terrifying. Okay, let's go here. 1 more up, and then out, and then torch. Beautiful. Okay, yeah. So we've got a little bit, then we've got a torch. That should keep things light. And I don't know if we're going to get there. I don't know if I have enough cobblestones or enough torches, but we're going to get close, and this is a good start. Meanwhile, my tree should be growing this whole time. All right, this is going to be the last one for now. I still have more cobblestones, but I ran out of torches, and I want to keep my bridge bright. I want to keep my bridge bright. All right, that's the start. That's the start of my bridge. That's pretty good. Now, the problem is that bridge is a narrow bridge. And you know what happens with narrow bridges? Falling Brandons, okay? Falling Brandons, which is not good. All right, let me get this torch really quickly. I want to put it, let's put it there. That feels like a better spot. That's going to keep that area bright. Okay, let me just fill this little thing in here. Let me fill this little thing in. Bam and bam. Okay, I really want to start working on a fence. I want to put a fence around my entire main island, again, just to keep me from being stupid. But until I get that second sapling, I gotta be careful. Also, if I get 2 saplings, then I can actually plant 2 trees. And then I could get even more wood, which is good. But for now, come on, tree! Grow faster! Grow faster! It should grow faster. You would think it would grow faster during the day because it's got more light. But I'm pretty sure last time my tree grew, it was overnight. And yes, if you've never seen me play Minecraft Skyblock before, I do yell at trees. So if that offends you, I apologize, but I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep yelling at that tree until it grows, and eventually I will have a surplus of wood. And then I can promise you I'll stop yelling at trees. But until then, the tree yelling, it's gonna continue. And I apologize about it, but I can't control myself. All right, I am using a couple of my logs, which is risky. It is risky, but I think it's worth the risk. I need to make one more piece of charcoal. One more piece of charcoal, and beautiful. Okay, and then with that charcoal, I am going to make 4 more torches. Okay, I definitely needed more torches if I want to finish that bridge and I want to keep it bright. I guess I could risk it and just create like a wild mob-filled bridge, but that's gonna kill me sooner than I'm already gonna die. Okay, that freaking tree, I'm gonna do it. Everybody that hates people yelling at trees, look away. Grow faster! My goodness gracious, that tree is taking forever. Okay, well, I guess for now, there's really only one thing I can do. I can chop, or I can mine for some pickaxe. Mine for some cobblestone. Using my pickaxe. Yeah, I can't talk. I'm so excited to be playing. In reality, you know how much I love Skyblock, and when I play it, I get giddy. And when I get giddy, I usually say things that don't really make much sense. All right, I'm using a little bit more wood, but this one I have to do. My pickaxe broke, so I gotta create another one. I've got a ton of cobblestone right now, so you know what? Nighttime is now over. It's now the morning. It doesn't look like any mobs spawned on my bridge, which is a great sign. My freaking tree. You know what? Maybe yelled at trees grow slower. I don't know. It's like a watched pot. They say a watched pot never boils. Have you ever heard that saying? Maybe a yelled tree never grows. That's gonna be the next saying there. All right, here we go. Let's start building our bridge a little bit bigger. I've got 4 more torches, so I can continue doing kind of like the strategy that I was doing before. Let's do 1 there, 1 there, and we're going to keep alternating sides. I don't even know if this is doing anything, but whatever. It's making me feel good, okay? It's making me feel good. Let's go back. Boom. I'm usually doing like 5 or 6 blocks in a row, and then I put another torch to keep things bright. All right, we should be getting very close to that island. Let me just look back in a second. Oh, yeah, we're there. We're there. Okay, sweet. All right, let's do 1 more. We're going to go out here. Light it up with the torch. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I got just as many torches, or just enough torches. I have 1 extra, which is phenomenal. All right, so now I need to be careful here. I need to be very careful because 1, it's very easy to die here, and 2, it's very easy to waste the sand. Okay, so first things first. Whoa, I didn't want to do that. First things first, let's not do that. Okay, now that we got that out of the way. I can walk on the sand, right? Yes, I can walk on the sand. Let's get, we get 10 obsidian blocks. I can go to the nether I could go to the nether. Then I get pumpkin seeds and a watermelon slice. You know what? I'm gonna take this. What is it called? A chest. Everybody cover your eyes. There is a chest on screen. Let me get this cacti, or cactus. And, we wasted half of it, but that's okay. Okay. So now, I want to be really careful. I know I can get some sand, but if I get too much of the sand, then it all falls and I lose it all. But I definitely want to make sure I'm not standing on the sand when the sand falls. So really quickly, how's my tree doing? My tree is still not growing. You know what? I'm gonna yell at it now because I'm so far that it won't even hear me. Tree, grow! That's not even gonna help it grow, but it helped me feel better. Okay. So now I want to be very, very careful here. I want to be very careful. Okay, that was good. Let's get a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. I can't reach it, but that's okay. I want to be very, very careful. Is it the first layer? Is that what I'm able to? Okay, right now I can't get any of it. If I jump, I don't want to die. I'm so afraid to die. Hey! Jumped right on it. Why can I not freaking pick that up? Brandon, don't lose your marbles. Don't lose your marbles here. Don't lose your marbles. There's no reason to lose your marbles. Okay, why can I not pick any of this up? Do I have to step down here? Okay. So I can stand on the first layer, apparently. So that's okay. I can stand on the first layer. Okay. Okay. You know what? That's all the sand I need. I don't really want more. Well, fine. While we're here, is that going to lower it? One of these things is going to knock the island down. I lost like half of the freaking sand. Okay. While I'm here, let's get it. Okay, and then you know what? If I mine one more, it's all gonna fall, isn't it? Yep, that was it. Okay, okay, so it couldn't be one layer. Hey, my tree grew! My tree grew! All right, how much sand did I get there? I got 6 blocks of sand. I probably could have done a lot better with that, but that's okay. Okay, okay. We got the watermelon, we got the obsidian blocks. That's actually kind of nice. How am I going to... That's a question. I'm not gonna be going to the nether today, so I'm just gonna put my obsidian blocks here. Let me know in the comments, how am I gonna light my nether portal? Is it gonna be something with my lava? Maybe I can use the lava to create a fire? I don't think I can get flint and steel in Minecraft Skyblock, right? Because I don't think there's any iron. Maybe one of the islands has iron? I don't know. For now, I'm just gonna put all this stuff in my chest. Everybody cover your eyes. There's still... Oh, you know what? I'll make a bigger chest. I'll make a bigger chest because why not? I'll put my pumpkin seeds there. I will put my chest there. And boom! Now we've got a nice big chest. Wonderful. Okay. Here's the moment of truth. Here's the moment of truth. We're going to try to chop down another tree. And we're going to pray. We're going to pray that we get... Well, at least one sapling. We're going to pray that we get at least one sapling. We're going to really hope that we get 2. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I'm off to a horrible start. Okay, now I'm starting to panic that I'm not even going to get 1. Now I'm starting to panic that I'm not even going to get 1. Wait, maybe letting the tree... Oh, there we go. We got 1. We got 1. Let me make sure I have it in my inventory. Yes. Okay, okay, okay. You know what? Maybe I should just let the tree... Did I get 2? We got... Oh, no, it was sticks. It was sticks. I keep getting fooled by the sticks. I keep thinking the sticks are, saplings. We got it! Yes! 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 We got 2 saplings. We got 2 saplings. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. Maybe we'll get 3. No, we didn't get 3. That's okay. That's okay. We got 2 saplings, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Okay. And bam. And you know what? I'm going to put my other sapling over here before I drop it in the lava accidentally. Cover your eyes. There's a big chest on screen. Boom. Okay. We got extra saplings, which means now I can start working on a fence. We've got our tree planted. We got to that island. We've got a beautiful bridge where mobs should hopefully not spawn. That was a great start. Subscribe to my other YouTube channel. It's called TFG Vlogs, and I will see all of you in the next video.